Good morning, mom.
Good morning, kids. Good morning, Nihal.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good evening. Hello. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Ram.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Today we have to do exercises. No. We have
No,
to do
ma'am.
one chapter.
Today we have to start from question number 4.
Question number 4 we have done.
Chapter.
Repeat the chapter.
We have to finish the chapter. We will start new chapter today, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Which chapter we will start?
We will start chapter of geography, India, size and location.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. Get ready quickly.
Now open the chapter.
Very good.
India location, size and relief.
Yes.
Location size. Chapter number 19, location, size and relief.
Yes, India, location, size and relief.
Ma'am, will we be writing notes in this?
If you want, you can make notes on your own. Okay. So children, this is very... Yes, Aram.
Ma'am, we can make the notes of this chapter also.
Yes. Yeah.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
Ma'am, what were you discussing?
We were gonna start new chapter today, chapter number 19, page number 183. India
Ma'am,
locations.
actually, anyways, like I have not made any notes of online
No.
classes you have teached
No,
because
I
you don't have the blackboard.
no, I have the
whiteboard.
whiteboard. I can use the whiteboard, but I have taught you people now how to make notes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So now, so I think you are capable of making your notes on your own.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, but I didn't make an online classes because I thought
Yes,
like
ma'am.
whiteboard you didn't share the whiteboard and
It's okay. That is what I'm saying. If you want to make it on your own, then it's okay. If you haven't made, then also it's fine.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I made the notes of previous chapters, so it is okay. Ma'am,
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Completely okay. Shall we begin?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's get started. So, kids, as I was telling you, this is a very, very, very important chapter when you go to class 9th, you know. In class 9th, the very first chapter of geography would be the same. India's
Chapter 19.
location. Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
The first chapter of geography in class 9th would be the same. In good morning, everyone. In that chapter, you will reread the things which you have read in class 6th. अभी जो आप पढ़ रहे हो ना, आपको यही चीज दोबारा 9th में पढ़ाई जाएगी with just one or two things more. So if you study it properly right now, you yourself can understand how beneficial it's gonna be for you in the future. अगर आप ये सब अभी से अच्छे से learn कर लोगे, if you feed all these things in your mind right now only, then in the coming classes you'll find it very difficult to remember them, right? You don't have to put much pressure to learn them because you would have learned them earlier only. ठीक है, but ऐसे learn करना है कि उसे भूल ना जाओ. ठीक? चलिए. So in this chapter, we will read about where is India located on the earth, right? What is the size of the country? How big is it? Okay. Then what kind of relief do we have in the country? Relief means the land features. What kind of land features do we find in India? This is all what we're going to read in the chapter, right? So as we know, India is our motherland. Can you people tell me the meaning of motherland?
Ma'am,
the place where we live.
where we born.
Place where we are born and where we are living in, right? So India is a motherland and it is a land of prosperity, diverse culture and secularism. Have you read these three terms earlier?
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay, do we know the meaning of prosperity?
Ma'am, to grow.
A growing country, a rich, a good country, which has a lot of
Developing
factors to grow. Yes, Chitranj? Are you saying something?
I'm developing country.
A developing country, a prospering country, which is growing day by day. Next, it is having diverse cultures. What is the meaning of having diverse?
Different cultures.
Some different
Different
culture.
from each
Everyone
other.
is different here.
Different from each other.
Yes, India में तो बहुत ज़्यादा diversity है, which we have already read in chapter number 1 of civics. Remember, we have read about the
Yes,
kind
ma'am.
of diversities we have in India, whether it's related to states, whether it's
21.
related to languages, religion, people, etc. We have a lot of diverse cultures in India. People are belonging to different cultures, and even after being so diverse, we all are living together, right? We have unity in
Yes, ma'am.
diversity.
Diversity.
Okay.
Unity in diversity.
Yes. Along with all this, India is the home to the largest democracy. What is the meaning of democracy?
Ma'am,
Democracy means
people
democracy.
under one representative.
Choose their
The
leader
in
by
democracy, the
themselves.
people choose
Yeah,
one
ma'am. The people
representative.
choose their leader
This is
by
called
voting.
democracy.
Ma'am, people choose their leader by voting.
Okay, one, so we can say that democracy is a form of government where people choose their rulers themselves, right? I totally agree with you. But if you remember, I've given you a very nice definition of democracy, which states that democracy is a form of government for the people, of the people, and
People
by the people. Right? This I would request you all to note it down. Please, this is the best definition of democracy. What it is a government for the people, of the people, and by the people. And do you know who has given
Ma'am,
it?
Ma'am, Abraham Lincoln.
Very
Ma'am, I was
good.
thinking this only to say, like this phrase only to say, but I thought this is not the definition.
No, it is. Right. So
Yes,
yes,
ma'am. Okay.
it is given by Abraham Lincoln. Okay. This, if you people remember, then it's good. Otherwise, you can note it down. I'm repeating it. Democracy is a form of government for the people, of the people, and by the people.
By the people.
डेमोक्रेसी लोगों से चलती है, लोगों के लिए चलती है, लोगों के द्वारा चलती है. It is the people who run it. Clear? Then,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, India is one of the world's largest democracies, right? इतनी बड़ी country जहाँ पे democracy है, India is one of those countries. So,
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, what are we doing? It.
what beta?
Democracy is the form of government.
For the people, of the people, and by the people.
Ma'am, what are we doing?
We have started a new chapter, page number 183, India size, India location, size, and relief. Okay. So, next is like the second most populous nation with over 1 billion people, right? India is the second most populous nation in the world. Can you people tell me which is the
Excuse
most
me, ma'am.
populous nation? Just a minute, Noel. Can you tell me? which is the most-
China.
China, right? Correct.
China.
Yes. Yes, Noel?
Ma'am,
Wait a
actually in the news it has came that India may succeed China
I
by
know, right?
population
I
on
was
money.
about
It
to come to
will,
that
because
only.
China's population is falling like a rock.
What,
Yes,
Bitra?
ma'am.
China's population is falling like a rock nowadays.
Right, true. Because of what?
Because of corona. New corona. Because of coronavirus and variant.
Ma'am, there's a new variant of corona
What do you
and
think? What about
because of
what,
that.
what in your opinion, children? Is it good for a country to have a lot of population?
No, ma'am.
No,
ma'am.
ma'am. Actually,
No,
no.
ma'am.
Because
no,
the
ma'am. Ma'am,
population
they
will
should not.
keep
Ma'am,
growing
yes.
and growing. No, bache.
Yes.
the more
See,
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
the more population it is, less food quantity, less land, which will
exactly.
lead to
Less
many
less
we will have
resources.
ma'am, and
manpower.
population will also
Ma'am,
increase.
manpower
Akshat,
side.
wait a minute, guys. Akshat, we need manpower to convert the resources into useful goods, right? But if we do not even have the resources, then what should we do with the manpower? More manpower need more food to eat, more place to live.
Ma'am, but what about
How
the
will we
government? If the
accommodate them if we
government
do not have any places to live, if we do not have any food to give them? Then that
Ma'am,
man
we
will be
but
a
the government
liability
should
on our
do
head.
something to control the manpower, because there are
Ma'am,
many
We
poor
need to
people
find
who
some
can
way.
go
We
to
are working
villages,
very much.
get
See,
employment and all.
if the country's population will keep growing on the same pace, then it will be really difficult for us, because whatsoever conservation plans we are making to conserve the resources, all these will be of no use then. Because again, the population will increase. Again, we need more and more resources. How will we help? How will we help to save the resources for the future generation?
population will increase.
excuse me,
When the
ma'am.
population will increase, also the poverty will increase.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hmm. Yes.
Ma'am, why other country population is not increasing, only India's
Just
population?
because, see, it's all about population is increasing, because if you are not very careful about it, in India, we have this mentality that every how people have this mentality that, oh, you need to have a boy in order to keep your dynasty going on, है ना? अपनी dynasty को further बढ़ते रहने के लिए लिखते हैं, कहते हैं कि वो, yeah, you need to have a boy. So just in order to have a boy, people do so many kids. जब तक उनके लड़का नहीं होता, they keep on doing kids, which leads to increase in population, right? So there are a lot of things which we have to take care of in this regard, right? There are many ways in which our government is trying to do family planning. Abhi, like last year, Yogi ji.
Ma'am, there is a
Ma'am,
scheme of BJP that a family should not have more than 2 kids. This is for the
yes.
growing population.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
So then how can we what do you say, degrade the population, make it less?
By taking all the contraceptives which are required to make sure that you're not producing many children. To also we can counsel the people about that. No, आपने देखा होगा ना, काफी सारे वो आते हैं 2 बच्चे ही बेहतर या दिस एंड दैट, जो सभी योगी जी ने कहा है कि अगर ज्यादा हो गए तो फिर आप गवर्नमेंट जॉब नहीं देंगे इफ यू हैव मोर देन 2 kids. लाइक देयर आर वेरियस पॉलिसीज द गवर्नमेंट कैन इम्प्रूव. जैसे आपको पता है चाइना में
Ma'am, if
वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट लॉ.
somebody
इन चाइना दे कैन नॉट
come
हैव मोर देन,
2 kids.
देयर इज
Ma'am,
वेरी
one
स्ट्रिक्ट लॉ.
actually it was one actually.
One.
Once it was one.
ठीक है. So these are the things that we have to take care of, right? Then India accounts for 17% of the world's population after China. पूरी दुनिया की 17% population is in India, and different people from diverse lands brought a variety of art, architecture, culture, languages, and customs to India. अलग अलग जगह से लोग क्या क्या लेकर आए हमारी कंट्री में. आर्ट लेकर आए, आर्किटेक्चर लाए, कल्चर, लैंग्वेजेस एंड कस्टम्स. दैट इज हमारी कंट्री आज इतना डाइवर्स है. ओके, so is this clear? Any doubt till here?
No, ma'am.
Sure, everyone?
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Can you
ma'am.
tell me the meaning of secularism?
Oh yeah, thank you so much, Nehat. We left such an important term. Yes, and I will not tell you the meaning. I have told you the meaning of secularism. You will tell me. If you will remember, in the first chapter of the diversity chapter, we have done
But it was related to religion, I
we
think
have
so.
done an activity on this. We have read this very, very clearly. You will tell me.
Ma'am, India is a country which a secular country means a country which have different type of and diverse cultures with a unity.
Anyone else? I have taught you this with the help of an activity. I feel really bad.
Something related
Many
to
people think
religion.
Ma'am, separation of religion.
no. Secularism means in India, every person has the right to profess and propagate the religion of his or her choice, right? In India, every religion is treated
Excuse me, ma'am.
equally. Yes, Akshat.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt. Actually, I lost connection, so I rejoined. So, did we do anything more? Like,
No,
Madam,
beta.
may I tell the meaning of secularism?
Yes.
Indifference to or rejection or exclusion of religion.
Right. It's not exclusion, right? You just have to understand that secularism means treating all the religions as equal, right? Which respects all the religions, right? Okay, got it.
Yes, ma'am.
So in India, every religion is
Yes, ma'am.
treated equally.
Equally. Ma'am, we have to start location and size, right?
Yes, yes. Now we have to start with the location and size. So see, the area, ये चीजें आपको learn रखनी है. Now whatever you are going to read, you have to feed this in your mind. Save
Ma'am,
this
I've
for
already
longer term,
learned because I
right?
took the Olympiad.
Save
That's
this
why
for
I have
longer time memory. What is the size of India?
Ma'am, 3.28 million square kilometers.
3 point.
That's 32 lakh
28 million square kilometers.
Yes, it
That's
is.
32 lakh 87,263 million kilometers.
Yes. Okay. So the area of, what did you say? So the area of India is 3.28 million square kilometer, accounting for about 22.4% of the total world area. Total world area ka 2.4% is acquired by India only. And in terms of size, India is the 7th largest country. Which is the largest country in the world?
Ma'am, Russia.
Russia.
Ma'am, Russia.
Okay. So as you know, Russia is the largest, then it is Canada, then USA, China, Brazil, Australia, and then India.
Ma'am, actually, China and USA have disputes like who is bigger. Like some people say USA is bigger, some people say China is bigger, but there is no actual explanation because they are like too close. If you include the water territories and all, that's a lot difference. That's complicated.
Yes.
So, ma'am, that means they both are of same size.
Almost like
Almost.
same.
As
Some
you can see, the
people
difference
say
is USA is 96,000 or 96 lakh 29,091 kilometer, whereas China is 95 lakh 96,960 kilometers.
Ma'am, nowadays
Right.
I think it's less or more. I don't know because in Google it was showing something else only. I don't know. Somebody say this, somebody say that.
Okay. Sorry. So next is that in terms of size, India is the 7th largest country, and in land boundary, it is around 15,200 kilometer long, and the coastline is approximately 7,500 long.
Kilometers.
So see,
That's
if
the
you come
longest
and see,
coastline.
right, like come and see the map given on page number 185 from Gujarat till Tripura. This is the land boundary. What do we call it?
Land boundary, ma'am.
Right. How
Ma'am, from Gujarat to Tripura.
only the land boundary.
Okay, from the above, cutting from the Ladakh, then Uttarakhand, then Nepal and all. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So that is Itna. And then if we talk about the coastline is 7,500 kilometers long.
500.
Right? What do we know as coastline? The area which protrudes into the sea. Right?
Yes,
From
ma'am.
Gujarat till
The area which is bound,
which is from Gujarat till West Bengal, right? Which is
from
covered
the
surrounded by
downside.
the water, right? That is the coastline. Okay. Then
But why not Tripura is here?
Tripura is covered in the land, no? उसके बाद देखो फिर बांग्लादेश आ जाता है ना बेटा.
Ma'am,
Tripura
I
is
think the
including
land
in
boundary is
Nepal.
still West Bengal. And the
Yeah.
line boundary is still West Bengal.
No, West land boundary. nahi,
Yes,
West-
ma'am.
It is a coastline to
Because
West Bengal. Land boundary
ma'am,
is
West
in
Bengal
Tripura.
is bounding Bangladesh as well, right?
हाँ,
So
yeah,
it
yeah,
is
yeah.
a
Yeah.
line boundary. Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah. ठीक है. So then the total geographic land area जो हमारी country का land area exact है that is 32,87,263 kilometer square kilometer approximately, and India is bounded by the Arabian Sea in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, and the vast Indian Ocean in the south. And we know that this why Indian Ocean is named like as Indian Ocean.
Yes, ma'am.
It is
Ma'am,
under
because
Why
ma'am,
does
because India shares its longest coastline with the ocean.
exactly because India has the longest coastline in this ocean, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. India is located in the midway between West Asia and East Asia. अगर हम देखें तो South Asia के center में India is located. So India has a very great opportunity to make trade relations with the East of Asia and the West of Asia as well. It has second most cultivable land after USA. USA के बाद it was the second country with the most cultivable land. India measures about 3,214 kilometers from north to south and about 2,933 kilometers from east to west. Right? देखो
West.
north to south कितना area आता है पूरा?
Ma'am, 3,214 kilometer long.
अगर हम आते हैं कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक, राइट? अगर ये हम गुजरात से बिल्कुल अरुणाचल प्रदेश तक जाएंगे तो कितना होगा? 2,933 kilometers. Okay. Is it clear?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next is the political divisions. Right, now let's come to this again. We have read this already. Thoda sa to. Right.
Yes.
So India has how many states? India has
28 states
28.
and 8 union
28.
territories.
and how many union territories?
Eight.
Ma'am, 8.
Ma'am, my
Ma'am,
grade number 8.
It is given 9 here, but as we know that now Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu are included in one. So India has 8 UTs, 8 union
8
territories.
union territories.
Okay.
Ma'am, in this there is Jammu and Kashmir also in the state, but it is a union.
Yes, ma'am. Jammu and Kashmir is union. And Ladakh also.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Petra.
Ma'am, in political division, the table which is given number of states and capitals, number of union territories and their capitals. So can we do this in our notebook?
You
also?
have to do this in the notebook. We'll come to this. You have to mark 3 maps. On one map, you will mark the states. On one map, you will mark the state capital of the states. Right? These two you have to do. Let me share with
Ma'am,
you which maps you
Ma'am,
have.
in the
Excuse me,
earlier
ma'am.
chapter,
Actually,
in the
I had
earlier
a doubt.
chapter, we have marked the capital and the states in a map.
Which we have done in civics. This is geography.
Ma'am, but we have done the states one. We have not done the capital one. So capital one
Yes.
we can do on state one.
No,
State one is
do
done.
And do the statement again. The more you'll do, the more you'll learn. There's no harm in doing it again and again.
Two
important.
state one and one capital one.
I'm sharing with you on WhatsApp all what maps you have to make.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
6C, 6C, 6C. Yeah. Okay. You have to mark the state. On one map, you have to mark states of India plus union territories. On second map, you'll mark the capitals of states. On third map, you'll mark India's neighboring countries. Clear?
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, you have sent on the group.
Yeah, I've sent in the group.
okay, ma'am.
Let me see, ma'am.
Okay. Because if you mark states and capital both on the same map, then it will be very messy.
Okay, ma'am.
Clear, everyone?
Ma'am, this is due till Monday or Tuesday or some other day.
What you have to be, we have done till Monday. Do it till Monday.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the states have not, like, you know, that the New Delhi is a capital of India, and the states of India have been formed on the basis of what?
Languages.
Yes, ma'am. Basically,
The
language.
states of India have been formed on the basis of languages, because forming them on the basis of religion would have led to the division or of the country. And you know what, when our constitution makers and the people redefining the country, when they were dividing the states on the basis of capital, then also they were very scared, right? They were scared that what if this will lead to the disintegration of the country? What if the people belonging to the same language speaking community would come and ask that, no, like Pakistan, that we want a separate electorate, we also want to assert independence, right? So they were very, very, very scared while doing it, but then they did it. And as we all know, it has been 76 years of independence, but still we are living in harmony and happily. Okay, so in India, Rajasthan is the largest state, while Goa is the smallest state in terms of size. Our island territories are Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Bay of Bengal, and Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Bay of Bengal, and Lakshadweep Islands in the Arabian Sea. States and capitals you have to do. Kids, I'll share you with the link of a model. Okay. I'll request you if you think that you can make it or not. For this, I will give you time.
Ma'am, in the table of states and union territories, the capital of Andhra Pradesh is written Hyderabad, but it is Amravati.
Amravati, right? You write it from an updated source, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. 1660. See, I've shared a link with you. Okay. On WhatsApp, you can just save it right now only. This link is about that, about the working model of states and capitals. With the help of this model, you can make a working model in which you can read about the states and capitals. Okay. So you have to make this model, children.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, all the people.
Everyone.
Okay, ma'am.
It will be good for you. You can keep it with with yourself. You can play with it. You can learn with it. It's really very nice. Okay. Okay. Chaliye. Now, do you remember that we have read about latitudes and longitudes?
Yes, ma'am. Chapter
Okay.
14.
Exactly. So now that is what we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about the latitudinal and longitudinal extent of India. The latitudinal extent is with 8 degree 4 minutes north to 37 degree 6 minutes north, right? कितना ऊंचा latitudinal extent हमारी country जो है वो इन latitudes के बीच में आती है, right? Between the latitude 8 degree 4 minutes north to 37 degree 6 minutes north, and the Tropic of Cancer, which is located at 23 degree 30 minutes north, passes through the center of India, right? This line passes through the center of India. Yes, it divides India into two equal halves. And what is the significance of this line is that the north of the Tropic of Cancer is known as what? Is the temperate
Tropical
zone.
zone.
Ma'am,
The
North India.
north of Tropic of Cancer is the warm temperate zone, whereas the
Temperate
south of
north.
Tropic of Cancer is the tropical zone. Do you
Tropical
remember
south.
that we have read about the heat zones of India?
Yes, ma'am, in the earlier
Yes,
class.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
in fifth and fourth class.
Yes, right. So This is what we are going to talk with, what we are talking about here. Okay, the heat zones. As you remember that the area which lies between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is what? Tropical zone,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And the area which is between the Tropic of Cancer and the frigid and that line and the Arctic Ocean, Arctic Circle. Okay, what is it? It is the temperate zone. That is why the area
Yes,
which is the
ma'am.
north.
That's temperate zone above the torrid zone.
Right. Okay. So next is a longitudinal extent. Okay, which type of lines are latitudes? Slant, horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
Latitudes are
Ma'am, horizontal.
Ma'am, latitudes are the
Vertical.
horizontal ones
no,
and
latitudes are horizontal ones.
longitudes are vertical. No, ma'am, latitudes are the horizontal ones. Ma'am,
Yes, what is wrong with you,
Yes.
Akshat? Latitudes are
ma'am.
the
Ma'am, I said longitudes
Ma'am,
are
it's
vertical.
longitude
I
name
thought you were saying
like they are
longitudes.
long in size upwards and going
Ma'am, in
upwards.
latitudes we can.
Ma'am,
Latitudes are horizontal, ma'am. Circle like.
latitudes are horizontal and longitudes are vertical lines. Okay. So the longitudinal extent is between 68 degrees 7 minutes east to 97 degrees 25 minutes east, right? The longitude of 82.5 degree east passes midway through India near Allahabad and helps in fixing uniform time for the कंट्री. ये हमारे को यूनिफॉर्म टाइम फिक्स करने में हेल्प करता है. देखो अलग अलग लॉन्गिट्यूड्स पे अलग अलग टाइम होता है, राइट? द डिफरेंट लॉन्गिट्यूड्स हैव डिफरेंट टाइम्स. अब पूरी कंट्री का हम टाइम अलग अलग तो रख नहीं सकते. If we'll keep so, then it will create a lot of hassle. It will create a lot of trouble, है ना? So just to ease out or just to avoid any confusions or any problems, we have taken the time at the longitude 2.5 degree east as the स्टैंडर्ड मेरिडियन ऑफ इंडिया. जो भी टाइम उस लॉन्गिट्यूड पे होता है वही पूरी कंट्री फॉलो करती. राइट? क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next is that the southernmost point of Indian mainland is Kanyakumari. इंडिया का जो southern most point है वो क्या है?
Kanyakumari.
Kanyakumari. However, right, the southernmost point of Indian Union is Indira Point. और Indian Union का जो southernmost point है वो क्या है? Indira Point, which got submerged in the
Water tsunami in December 2004.
yes, which got submerged in water because of tsunami in December 2004. See, location of India is the head of Indian Ocean, which is important for trade routes. And India has the longest coastline in Indian Ocean, but that is why it's the only ocean to be named after a country. Is it all clear? Any doubts still here?
No, ma'am.
Now let's talk about the neighboring countries. You also have to take a map and mark the neighboring countries of India on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Chalo. Nihit, read the neighboring countries.
Okay, ma'am. Neighboring countries. Total neighboring countries are 7. Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar. Our neighbors are Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest. India-Pakistan border is 3,310 kilometers long, whereas India-Afghanistan border is only 80 kilometers long. Bangladesh and Myanmar, Burma is the east. India's international boundary with Bangladesh is 4,096 kilometers long and with Myanmar is 1,458 kilometers long. Nepal and Bhutan in the north, Nepal and Himalayan range separate India from Tibet. The line between India and China border is called McMahon Boundary Line.
Boundary line.
India, boundary line. India's border with Nepal spans 1,752 kilometers, with Bhutan 587 kilometers, and with China 3,917 kilometers. In the south, on the eastern side, the Gulf of Mannar and a narrow channel of water called
Park
Strait.
Strait. We call it Park Strait.
Park Strait, from China. Sorry, India from Sri Lanka. Nothing.
Yes. Right. So see, हमारे जो neighboring countries हैं कौन कौन से 7 neighboring countries we have Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Myanmar. Yes, Samrit.
Ma'am, why Afghanistan is considered as a neighboring country of
Because
India?
it also shares boundary with India.
No, ma'am, there is no border with India and Afghanistan.
There's only
In
80
between, there is
kilometers
Pakistan.
long border, but there is border.
Excuse me, ma'am. I want to
Actually,
ask a
there is a
question.
considered border. If we consider India in the map, it is bordering Afghanistan, but honestly, it's in POK itself, and it's
Yeah.
India has no border with Afghanistan currently. But still, as we have reconsidered that India is this much, like we have considered all the JNK Ladakh part. So if we consider this, then it is touching Afghanistan by 80 kilometers.
Yes. I will show you the
Excuse me,
picture
ma'am.
in a minute.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to ask something. Ma'am, why Sri Lanka considered India's neighbor?
What?
Ma'am, why Sri Lanka considered India's neighbor?
India is Sri Lanka. What is it, Aditya? Sri Lanka is India's neighbor.
So, ma'am, why do we don't consider Maldives also? Because Maldives is also
Maldives
near
is an
little
island
bit.
country. Maldives is a nearest island country. It's like island. It's a neighboring island.
Ma'am, it is a neighboring island. So,
But
ma'am,
we are
we will
not
not.
considering Sri Lanka here as the
Excuse
neighboring
me,
country.
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, why in every map Sri Lanka, every map of India, Sri Lanka shows?
Sri Lanka?
Because it is near.
Just near.
When we need a clear picture
क्या
of
हो गया
India from
बेटा क्या
above.
हो गया? Is everything okay?
So we we also include Sri Lanka because it is automatically gets included. Can't help it.
But it is in different containers, so why it is shown in Indian map?
So then why is Pakistan shown in Indian map?